Hey folks, welcome back. Todd here from Miyagi Trading. I've got today's video on DegenAlerts for you. I just did out a long video on our new DegenAlerts shared spreadsheet for all of our traders inside of our private members area. So I just did a long walkthrough on the 1 minute all the way up to the 4 hour. This is just going to be a brief introduction video for those of you that are not kind of aware of the service and want to know a little bit more about it. So long story short, Miyagi Trading DegenAlerts is available in two places. So the first place is on the website, miyagitrading.com. Simply go over to shop, look for DegenAlerts, hit subscribe. It's only $47 a month. This service is signals directly from us to your Wick Hunter trading bot. You will require two things. You will require an exchange account for one, and for two, a Wick Hunter subscription for the second part. You will also be required to manage your own configs and positions. So we do provide a setup guide with all the risk profiles from very low all the way up to very high. Very low is going to be the 4-hour configuration. Very high is going to be the 1 minute configuration. So basically, in a nutshell, for $47 a month, you get high quality reversion signals direct to your Wick Hunter trading bot with quality guides and recommended configurations to get started. It comes with a good return policy as well. So if you're not happy with it, let me know and I'll refund it. No problem, right? We've got a few reviews here. I wish we had a little bit more here. So if you are an active subscriber of the service, please give us a review on the website. We've got 8 5-star reviews right now and 1 4-star. So it is fully automated. It does trade on your behalf. However, you do manage your configurations. Now, that's the DegenAlerts signals service, right? There is also the copy trading. So when I come over to here, copy trading in the channel here, DegenAlerts copy trade. This is the copy trade service on Finandi. The account started approximately February 10th with $2,095. It's doing approximately 0.3 to 0.4% a day with an average trade time of 35 minutes across all risk profiles. The minimum balance today is $600. What this means is that we come up with the configs. We have the configs. We manage the configs. We manage the signals. We manage the TPs. We manage the DCAs. We manage the positions. We manage it all. It's just copy traded from our master account to your slave account or whatever you want to call it for a 10% fee. So long term, this has done 36.2% or something to date. The current balance is $28.55 as of 2 days ago. And like I say, it's it's not perfect, right? We did have an APT trade that took a little bit to close. There was a uni trade that I cut personally because I wasn't afraid to wait anymore, but we are managing it for you. So that's a good part about that service, right? A current note, it is not a high gainer in terms of percent. 0.3 to 0.4% is per day. That is over a long period of time. That's a good result, but you need quite a bit of capital to make it really worth your while. So if you wanted to make a little bit more or a lot more based on your risk appetite, the signals might be better for you. Now, I just put out the video earlier in our private members chat for DegenAlerts, aiming for 50 1-minute trades in a day, each trade earning 0.02% per trade. You hit 50 in a day in an average, that's 1% per day. You're laughing, right? You're absolutely laughing. That's just on the one time scale. So now, without further ado, I'm going to walk you through some of the configurations, and we'll kind of just give you a brief overview of the configurations, what they're aimed to do, and go from there, right? So the 1 minute is aimed for quick in and outs on good quality trading assets using 51 total trading pairs. Here's the 1 minute. You get nice shorts, you get nice longs. I'm just going to show you a few charts here. Alice, some nice longs there. OP, some nice longs. AVAX, nice longs. XLM, beautiful shorts too. This will get better in time as we implement the ATR TP, right? Like if I'm just looking at this right now, you could kind of plot a trend line. You could say maybe the ATR is in this region. It'd be lovely for our members to be making maybe 2% on this trade per se, right? That's my goal. I'm going to back test these heavily, figure out a good TP zone for ATR, figure out good DCA zones for all our community, and that's my job, right? Perfect everything for everybody, and we'll all use it to print money. So that's the 1 minute configuration. These are the signals, right? So these are managed by myself and team. You get these for $47 a month plus the config. They are pushed accurately over to your Wick Hunter bot. There's minimal millisecond delay. And then from there, you can act on these with your set TP levels and whatnot, right? Wick Hunter bot allows you to run multi, take profits, ladder mode, all that sort of stuff, which we use on the 1 hour and the 4 hour configs. But I'll leave it at that. This is the 1 minute config. You could see some nice gains here. ATR TP would help out here. Like I said, it'd be lovely to do 1.5 to 2% based on an ATR TP. But we have to make sure that we are being within reason, because reversion is quite risky if you're against the trend. So that's the 1 minute. Now I'll just get on to the 7 minute. 7 minute is long only. 1 minute was long and short. 7 minutes less pairs. Long story short, I really don't like anything from the 3 to the 15, under the 15. I kind of don't really, I'm not the biggest fan. I used to trade the 1 and the 2 minute exclusively, and then 1 hour, 4 hour. I think in that range past 3 minutes and under 15 minutes, your candle sizes are all weird, so that you can't really sustain the moves. So that's why these are set on longs only. So anyways, we're going to get back to the 7 minute configuration. Here's an example of the 7 minute configuration. Snipes a nice bottom. You get a quick scalp for about 2.5% up after a rug down about 4%, whatever. So longs only on the 7 minute. That'll be it's nice. You're not going to get a ton of signals on the 7 minute, which is fine. I'll probably add some pairs to that, and that'll be all good. Now we come over to the 15 just to show you it's the same thing. So you get some nice snipes after drops. Longs only 6% drop. You fill some DCA, you get whatever that is, a 10% run back up. 7 and 15 would be utilizing a static TP, just get out, treat it as a scalp, and then move on. Now, 15 minute has a lot more pairs because I trust the time scale as opposed to the 7. 15 minute is a greater time scale. I like it, and it's safer, right? A lot of times before, I noticed the 7 minute was entering way too soon, whereas a 50 minute's fine. So 7 minute kind of doesn't take priority. It's not as reactive as the 1 minute. 1 minute's very reactive, so it's on it. The signals are great there. 7 minute, they're kind of laggy, so you're anyways, I have them dialed perfectly fine for the configuration, but I'm not going to add any more pairs. I'm just keeping this one safe for now. Now that's the 7 and the 15. We'll get onto the 1 hour. 1 hour is quick in and out, long and short, on good trading assets using 125 total trading pairs. Aiming for quality reversions on the 1 hour. For scalp trades, it can take anywhere from 0.5 to 3%. It is recommended to use a multi-take profit ladder mode with a trailing stop loss on the 1 hour. So let's look at the 1 hour. This is basically the 1 hour, and this is what you could be expecting to see either in your copy trading account or your actual exchange account, utilizing the signals direct. So here's a signal. It fires short. You aim for a, let's say, TP number 8 at 3%. You fill all of it. You're done. You're laughing. Life's great. You move on. You wait for the next signal. Boom. It fires an hour later. 3% again. You're laughing. You're in and out. You're good. However, we do have ladder mode in there so that if price were to just revert on you the other way, basically you want to nag a couple TPs, leave it some room, but once you're in profit, once you're in that profit zone, anywhere from 1 to 2%, price starts coming back, you want to close that. Basically, once you take some profit, you hit TP2, you need to be pushing your ladder mode stop loss to break even. You hit TP3, etc. Right? So we've got values and all that in the guide. So I'll just give you a couple more on the 1 minute, see what I can find here. Keep in mind, I just reran these, so I won't have any in the log. Here is a nice short. Actually, that's a beautiful short on XTZ. So you would have, yeah, you would have hit in all TPs here. If you had your last TP set at 7.6%, you probably would have hit that, because this, like I say, this candle opens here, closes down here. But somewhere in that, it runs up just a touch and then dumps 7.5%. So you almost would have taken 8% on that one, on the 1 hour. Take a look at YFI. YFI also had some action here. This is last November. Sorry, 10th of November here. So 1 hour here fires. You got 3% there. 1 hour fires again. You've got 3.65% there. So telling me that I can have my last TP right around that 3% and be fine most of the time. If I wick out utilizing my stop loss or my ladder mode, that's fine. If I overshoot 3%, that's fine too. It is what it is. I'm aiming for right around that 3% final TP on the 1 hour. Like I say, it's in the guides. You could check that out. And once we've got some ATR TP and DCA data, those will also get added to the guides as well. So now that's the 1 hour overview. And then I'll get into our real bread and butter here. So the 4 hour DegenAlerts. This is, I don't want to say it's perfect, but it's getting there. With each new update, it gets better. So basically the purpose here is aiming for scalp trades to turn into swings on good trading assets, long and short, using 211 trading pairs. The 4 hour really is our money-making machine, as reversion is very powerful with good entries and minimal DCA usage. There is a high chance the trade can turn from scalp to swing if on the 4 hour high time frame. A lot of our users also manually trade it. If you're aware of Andy on our channel, he's taken a few accounts from, 0 all the way up to 300% just by manually trading these, right? The sweet spot is that second to third reversion. You see a few of those. You keep manually trading them. You exit when you're up, that sort of stuff. It's beautiful, right? It's all about being patient. Patience is key here. You're not going to get a 4 hour signal every 4 hours. Sometimes it's going to be days between signals, but you got to be set up for success and you got to be there for it. So it's either you're on copy trade and it's set up automatically, or you're set up via the signals and you're managing your own configurations. That's a way to automate it. Or you're in the channel manually taking the trades and you're just waiting for it to happen, whatever, right? So long story short, it's recommended that users set up multi-take profit using a ladder mode stop loss with the last take profit anywhere from 8 to 12%. Many trades have hit all take profits within a few minutes of signal entry, as these are high-powered reversion trades. Truly, I'm going to go back to STMX here. This was just yesterday, 12/31. I noticed STMX copy trade hit all 8 TPs. I didn't set the trade up. Well, I mean, of course, I set the alerts up and the config, but I wasn't there to see it happen. So I just check in the sales log like, holy smokes, STMX hit all 8 TPs. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that's the goal here, is have automation trading for you and hitting good quality signals. So here's STMX. Sell comes in. This is 5 o'clock. Keep in mind, there might be some bot delays. This is probably likely all closed at 5 o'clock the same time. STMX sell, TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4, TP5, TP6, TP7, TP8. I ran out of hands because my other hand is on the mouse. But you get it. It's just so exciting. I'm going to heart this because I love it. I love seeing 8 TPs hit off of one signal like that. That, to me, is just absolutely beautiful. And then it fills, this is just going to be our ladder mode stop loss closing, whatever. Now, when I'm going to come back to here, I've got 211 pairs on this configuration. If at any time you want to see the average here, you can come over here and see. The average is going to be based on volatility. So currently the 4 hour fired twice yesterday. Average is currently 2. If I scroll up a little bit, average is 1. Like I say, it's going to be volatility based. Anyways, that was before I added pairs. I just added 77 pairs. The full recap was in our DegenAlerts chat for our members. Now let's get a look at a couple of the signals here, and I'll sign off. Here is about the best signal that you could see. Signal fires here Sure, it comes down a little bit if you have static DCA set up and you're using a very close static DCA, whatever, you fill a level or two. Most of us are letting the 4-hour have some room. We will be allowing, once the indicator is updated for the users, you also get an indicator with DegenAlerts, right? You get the DegenAlerts plus reversion screener. You don't get the same settings manipulation that I get. It's blanked out. You just get low, medium, high, very high, etc. But with the indicator plus the back tester, you'll be able to fine tune and back test your strategies as well if you went to the signals route here. But the example here, BAT USDT, 32% run over here. I'm going to show you now APE. APE yesterday, yeah, like I say, just fine tune these and tweak these. So you're basically trading in the volatility moments, right? 3% down there, price runs up. So you'd have exited there likely on ladder mode. This guy would have run up and then back down. So that's actually a 20% candle. So you would have ran up, filled some DCA, filled your TPs out. You'd likely have to use bar replay function on this to see exactly how it would have panned out. Once again, like I say, that's where it would be nice to have our ATR TP dialed in. So to know, okay, price ran up to here, but our ATR is right here. Let's set our TP there. Boom. You take a easy, 11.2%, whatever, right? And then you get something like that, beautiful nails, 9% out the gate. That's lovely. And then the other times when the 4-hour fires, I will tell you, is when the market is crying. When the rest of the crypto market is crying is when the 4-hour will fire. It's either someone's getting liquidated long or short. That's when the 4-hour fires. This is the April 2024 bloodbath. There's that 4-hour getting in, getting greedy, because it's a time to buy. It's time to make some cash here, degen traders. So this is exactly what I want to see. I want to see a nice wick at the bottom, 4% run up. Sure, it might have only captured 2%, whatever, but that is a perfect reversion trade at the bottom of a wick. Here's another perfect one. Nabs it right there with the opportunity to run back up to 13.37%. This will get better once we add our ATR TPs. I am happy with where this is set, like I say, and a lot of our members are too, based on it being the bread and butter for our trading. You just get a lot of times where the market gets greedy, and it's lovely to get signals at or near the top or a bottom. So what? You might need a little bit of DCA here and there. You're entering in roughly at a good reversion area. Don't be afraid to use some DCAs. Don't be afraid for DCA usage. ATR, DCA, and TP will help. And I know I got to stop saying that for everybody, but I'm just so excited. So if you can't feel the energy, I don't know what to tell you. I just love seeing this. I love getting back on track. Look at this. This is beautiful. That's a 24% run. So anyways, this is my 4-hour configuration for DegenAlerts. I'm proud to announce and share it to you. It is available on CopyTrade. It is available on the Signal service. And very shortly, it will be available publicly on the Discord, as I will be adding crypto, forex, and stock alerts, both long and short, free for the 4-hour time scale for all of our traders. So definitely, if you're not already on the Discord, check it out. Probably give me about a couple days to a week to get that out to you guys, and then we'll have that there. Got a lot on the go here, but as always, we're pushing through. If you want to subscribe to DegenAlerts, come on over here at miyagitrading.com/shop, and then you'll find DegenAlerts there. I'll give you a coupon code, DegenAlerts lowercase. That'll give you 20% off. I'll just put that in a blurb here on the video, and then we'll see you in the private members area. Any suggestions, feedback, comments, concerns, let me know. Always open for it. Any customer reviews, please leave us some reviews. Thank you for trading with us. My name is Todd. I'm signing out, and I hope to see you soon, and hopefully you guys are successful and having a great time trading. So chat to you next time.